Hello YouTube. So it's 2:16 p.m. right now. I just got off the bus at 44th Street in Van Buren to try to transfer to the Route 3, which stops at that stop there. As you see, it's a ways away from where 44th Street is. And I'm always kind of puzzled, like, why that is the stop and that's not the stop, where there's like a nice spot to, like a larger spot to sit and wait. Why not put a covering under that other bench there? Anyway, oh shit, I forgot the time. So it's 2:16 right now, and I just checked the bus app, and the next bus that services that stop isn't until I think 2:44. So, I didn't check the tracking to see how far down the road the last bus that stopped here is, but yeah, that's a transfer time of just shy of 30 minutes. Yeah, I've walked this before from here to my storage. It's a little over a mile. I can definitely do it in less than 30 minutes, so I'm just walking. Yeah, these are the things that make transit dysfunctional. I don't understand, like, why schedules are such. God, I'm still having problems with my hair today. Why schedules are such that, oh my lord, look at all the trash here. Oh damn. And I don't know who's responsible for cleaning up this easement. By the way, I'm on East Van Buren Street, just walking west, north side of the road, south side of the road, walking west from 44th Street. And I don't know who's responsible for cleaning up this easement. If it would be the people that own the property behind the fence, or if it would be the city of Phoenix, because it's on this side of the fence. But whoever's responsible for cleaning this, holy shit, people, do your job, clean it up. I've seen recently that there have been a lot of homeless people that just squat along this fence, and it's really a shame that those people can't be bothered to clean up after themselves. But somebody needs to be responsible for this and clean up that mess. God damn. Anyway, I digress. It just really is frustrating to me seeing so much litter along the side of the street and just nothing being done about it. If I manage the business that is behind that fence, even if it is the city's responsibility, I would be either personally or having my staff clean that shit up daily, if not more frequently. And I would definitely be, if the city of Phoenix does have a responsibility to take care of it. Damn, shoulder bag not staying up very well. If the city of Phoenix does have a responsibility to take care of it, I would be sending regular emails to them and pictures of them and pictures of me and or my staff cleaning it up, and asking what the deal is, why I'm doing their job, and hey, can I get a discount on my taxes for y'all not spending my taxes on what you're supposed to be spending my taxes on, and obviously sending a carbon copy to Mayor Kate, and also whoever my personal city council member is. Of course, it's likely the owner of that property doesn't live in Phoenix. That's another issue entirely. But certainly to the city council member that represents this part of town, and I'm not sure offhand what district this would fall into. So I have actually been seeing trucks cleaning some of the Phoenix city bus stops. It's definitely not happening frequently enough, but I can say it's happening. Like, as you see, this one's exceptionally clean, and this one does seem to generally stay clean, which is puzzling to me, how some of them can just be so nasty all the time, and then some of them like that can stay clean. But like one that I've noticed is frequently really nasty, that I saw the truck there that was cleaning it, and you could tell it was wet. It had just gotten a good power washing. but the Montebello Transit Center, on the south side there where the Route 60 and the Route 15 stop. They just clean that area up. But I'm guessing that whoever owns like this piece of property here, because as soon as I cross the property line to like this complex here where the KB Homes offices are and other stuff, once I cross the property line, the sidewalk got pretty clean. And now that I'm visibly crossing another property line, you can see it's right back to trash. Back to trash and a sidewalk that's not maintained, and property behind it not looking all so great either. And yeah, just garbage in there, garbage out here. And I think I found the guilty party. I would say here's a real estate sign on the ground, not even maintained either. Available, Crushvin and Wakefield. Lease only, zoning Z3, lot size give or take 2 acres. That's a phone number to call to bitch about the blight right here. Yeah, Crushvin and Wakefield, one of the many corporations that are buying and selling property and making it very difficult for ordinary people to buy ordinary property. Of course, they say don't hate the player, hate the game, but I'm definitely going to hate the player that can't be bothered to clean up their stuff. Because once I cross the property line again here to Camelback Concrete Companies, again we see clean sidewalk, clean street frontage. Same thing here. I'm in front of Guardian Self-Storage. It's clean. Obviously, the people that manage Guardian Self-Storage or own Guardian Self-Storage care about what the street looks like. Even this street, Van Buren Street, which is notorious for not being such a nice street, they care about what it looks like. The front here looks good. There's one cup thrown down, one little candy bar wrapper thrown down. There's a tiny amount of trash here, but I mean, you kind of get the feeling that I'm losing my shoulder bag again, losing my box again. You definitely get the feeling that they care about how this looks, and that, they're making an effort to maintain the gravel, maintain those little flower bushes, and clean it regularly. Yeah, I'd say the little bit of trash that's here, there's a 6-pack holder. The little bit of trash that is here has probably only happened, I'm still having issues with my hair too, it's probably only happened in the last, day or two. So, and I honestly believe that they're going to be, somebody that works there is going to be out in the next day or so, probably on Monday. Stuff like that tends to not happen on Sunday, but probably on Monday to clean it up. Now this is an interesting lot. It's been catching my eye lately. It's a consignment lot. I'm not sure. I think it's a consignment lot. I just see like vans and commercial trucks and boats and shaved ice. Now that I'm walking by, I'm not sure if this is just a storage facility for vehicles like that, or if it's a consignment location. Because I've seen spots like that have signs up where they consign for sale, but I'm not seeing any signs on the spot. So I'm guessing this is probably just storage. Another clean bus stop. A little bit of trash in the corner of that lot, and we hit the canal. Grand Canalscape, Van Buren Street. Which reminds me, that's the canal frontage where I found that suitcase that I really need to contact that guy about. It has his photocopies of all his significant documentation in it, original copy of his daughter's birth certificate. I think an original copy. I have strangers' birth certificates. I don't even have my own birth certificate right now. Certified copy of his daughter's birth certificate, certified copy of his birth certificate, and then all kinds of insurance papers and medical papers. The kind of shit you should probably, keep on your person. Not like I have a lot of room to talk about that sort of thing, having just lost my registration, proof of insurance, and certified birth certificate at a bar. But yeah, I found it on a suitcase just right there by that canal. Now I'm thinking that most likely, I love these little messages of the homeless people. send to each other by writing them on utility poles and stuff. Kirsten Peterson. Isabella and I miss you. 602-813-6142. Somebody give that number a call and ask them to stop vandalizing in this neighborhood. All right, now I'm up to, God, I'm still having, this walk is not going as quick as it normally would because my shoulder bag isn't staying up very well on my shoulder, and this box is a little awkward, and my hair keeps flipping in my goddamn face. Fucking drives me nuts. Now I'm in front of Maricopa County Community College, and to their credit, they seem to keep the street pretty clean in front of them as well. There's the Hilton Garden, and this is a funny stretch of road, like where the contrast of like nice properties and absolute shit properties and squatting homeless people is just it's all here. It's all here in sharp contrast. I mean, you know, Hilton Garden Inn, that's probably a 3-4 star hotel. It's certainly a place I can't afford to stay, I don't think. Certainly not right now, broke as I am. But I'd be willing to bet money that on the back side of that fence between the canal and the hotel, there's probably some homeless people squatting. I don't know for sure, and I'm not walking that way to find out, but I've definitely seen it. But they never squat in front of the Hilton Garden Inn. I don't know if it's just the security moves them along, makes that effort, or what, but it is certainly interesting to see like where they do and they don't congregate. Well, I'm coming on another bus stop, and I'm sure you've noticed there's been no, well, I haven't really been camera at the street. I'm vertical video, so it's hard to see what's to my sides. Yeah, another bus stop. Wish they'd sweep the goddamn sidewalk. Random empty soup can here. That is a full can of beans. Thank you. I'll take that. Full unopened can of beans. You know, I got a suspicion as to how that got there. So, I don't think I actually captured it on video. Actually, you know what? No, on a video that I shot a week ago, give or take. I walked from, actually more like about a week, a little over a week ago. I was walking from, shoulder bag again. I'm about tired of this bag. I don't think this is going to be my regular bag for too much longer. I'm going to get somebody riding a bicycle on a sidewalk where they don't belong. But there's not a, at least she said thank you. She's kind of cute. Yeah, there's not a bike lane here. And so yeah, it isn't a very safe street to share the road with for bicycles. So I don't blame her for riding on this, especially considering, as you see, how few pedestrians there are on the street. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Center for Entrepreneurial Innovation. Yeah, this is still part of Gateway Community College. Nice building. The architecture style on this. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I did this video. I was walking to where I walked from my storage over the Family Dollar on the other side of 32nd Street on Van Buren, which I'd never been to before. Like I remember when they built the building, definitely within the last 2 years. It's a very new store, which is weird seeing like new stores in such a bad part of town. Oh, and as you see, we're kind of exiting the nice properties and hitting the ghetto properties. On the other side of the store after the Hilton, or other side of the street after the Hilton is at medical center there, doctor's office, which has a huge sea of parking. I don't know why they need that much goddamn parking, but they got it. And then boom, this is where the ghetto stuff starts. As the New State Lodge, very kind of sketchy rental property there. Although to give credit where it's due, the New State Lodge, it always seems to be clean to the front. even though it's kind of an old ghetto kind of property, it always seems to be clean in front of it, and I never see a riffraff loitering like in its parking lot. So at least those guys are making an effort. Some people waiting for the bus. Now this piece of property, this is kind of detached parking lot with the basketball hoops in the back, and a random car. Yeah, there's people hanging in that car. I wonder what they're up to. This piece of property is currently owned by, there's a sign we see, Maricopa Community Colleges, Gateway Community. I got those signs. Yeah, I'm sure they make a lot of effort to enforce all of that. But this kind of property, every time I see it, this particular property, every time I see it, it makes me kind of sad, because what used to be here was what I would consider a historic Phoenix building, and it was raised, I don't know, maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. But what that used to be was the, oh my gosh, now I forget the name of it. Oh, damn it, I forget the name, and I'm losing my shoulder bag again. Crap. I absolutely forget the name. It was a, shoulder bag is just gonna stay on my shoulder for shit. Bill Johnson's Big Apple. That's what fucking hair is getting in my damn face again. Fuck, this is just such a difficult walk for me today. I wish I was in my car where I don't have these problems. And I'm trying to manage a can of beans on top of it. Yeah, it's a hotel that basically rents by the week. I gotta give these guys credit. They seem to keep their property pretty darn clean too. It's the Western Lodge. Bill Johnson's Big Apple. Very, very cool looking rustic place. I'll try to maybe post a link in the comments here, or in, sorry, the description here. Let's see if I can at least find a site that gives a little information about it, or at least a picture of what it looked like. But I think my mother told me she went to like a graduation dinner there when she graduated high school, and inside the building, before it was raised, they had a lot of very interesting framed items, including awards given to them by the city of Phoenix, where, like, I guess one day of the year was once proclaimed as Bill Johnson's Big Apple Day, to recognize their contribution to the city. And what my mother told me is that when she was in high school, in the late 60s, and she born and raised in Phoenix, so I guess that makes me at least a second generation Phoenician, right? Even if I was born in California. She went to high school in Phoenix, specifically at Carl Hayden High School, in the late 60s. Yikes. That was a person, and he was screaming. Yeah. Wow, I don't know if y'all could hear that. Wow. I don't know who or what he's screaming at, but obviously that guy needs... Oh, and here we're on another property that's just super trashy. Yeah, obviously that guy needs mental health. Big time mental health. And you gotta wonder why there's not people in the mental health system making an effort to sweep through these sort of areas and pick up people like that. I mean, is he breaking any laws? That's debatable. I mean, he's on a public right-of-way, so you can't really say he's trespassing. But the way he's laying there and screaming there like that, I'd be willing to bet he meets the state requirements, the danger to self, danger to others, or persistently and acutely disabled. It's crazy that I know that shit so well, but God knows I've been petitioned for involuntary evaluation, and been committed more than once, more than twice. Definitely that guy. Hey, look, there's a Route 3 going. going eastbound, which is pretty cool because the majority of them don't go past 32nd Street. As if, oh look, another one of these messages to Kirsten Peterson. Oh, that pimp really wants to find us. Oh, look at all that trash. Dang. And whoever owns this piece of property put a nice spiky fence in front of it and a nice spiky fence there, but isn't doing shit to keep it clean. And then, yeah, the property just looks like ass. More trash. You know, at this point, if I had a free hand, I'd be picking that up just because I can. It's type 1 plastic. I can recycle it. Anyway, yeah, that guy screaming on the side of the road, like that's a guy that definitely is at the level of disabled that he could easily be petitioned by literally anybody. I'm sure the guy doesn't want to be, picked up, but I think it would be beneficial to him and also to everybody who lives here. Like people walking down the sidewalk, they don't want to hear the kind of obscenities that were escaping from his mouth. And I mean, there was a death threat. I don't think it was directed at me. I mean, at first, I did have a thought that it was directed at me, but no, I think the guy's just screaming at the demons in his head. But he, I think it'd be a benefit to everybody if that guy was, at the county annex getting the treatment he needs. But these are the kind of real problems that the city of Phoenix and the state of Arizona, I want to say they don't have the resources to take care of it, but they do. I mean, they got the resources to build a big fancy, an additional light rail line to a closed mall and additional light rail line down through South Central Phoenix and destroy Central Avenue. So, and I'm sure you've seen in my videos just how luxurious Sky Harbor Airport is. So, no, that money exists. It's not like there isn't money to do it. There's just simply no political will. And holy Christ, that makes me sound like a bleeding heart liberal, and I swear I'm not. But on the same token, there's problems that need to be taken care of, and I see that guy laying in a public space screaming at demons in his head because his mental health is that bad. That's not just a him problem, that's an everybody problem. I mean, if we as a society can't make the allowances and come up with the budget to help people that are that bad off. Mind you, I got zero sympathy for the motherfuckers sitting at the bus stops. For the motherfuckers sitting at the bus stops smoking fentanyl. As far as I'm concerned, we need some stronger fentanyl that just kills those fuckers off. Good riddance to rubbish. But that guy, and maybe he's in a drug-induced phase, whatever. But I feel like that guy needs some help. Anyway, I am at my storage. I'm probably gonna just try here just to fix. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because damn, 23 minutes. Still faster than walking though, especially when you add up, or faster than waiting for the bus, especially when you add up how much time I'd have to spend on the bus riding to here, and then still walking from the bus stop. It's just a little ways down the street. So, yeah, save myself a little bit of time. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. As you see, I still have a lot of boxes to try and sell. Just renewed that listing and left the last person who bought boxes from me good feedback on OfferUp. I think I'm going to make an effort today, since I got my batteries good and charged up on all my devices, and I figured where I need to stand on this property. Unfortunately, it's not right here, but where I can stand on this property to utilize the Cox Wi-Fi hotspot. I think I'm gonna make an effort to try and list some of the stuff that I have here that I could sell, that I know is working and ready for sale on OfferUp, and maybe even do a little bit of eBay while I'm here, and hopefully that'll help my situation for for getting my rent. Well, not even rent, but just bills that I need to do this month, because it is the 15th of the month, and I'm nowhere near at the amount of money I need to pay half of my bills. Not even close. In fact, I got one due in a week on the 22nd. That I can, as I was saying earlier, I could maybe shuffle everything and all the small amounts in my various bank accounts to the bank account that is set up to direct pay that, and get it paid just barely. But I mean, that would be leaving me literally broke. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I need to get myself situated, and I think I'm going to walk over to Circle K though, because I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, and hey, is anybody looking to get laid?